Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Free Daily Coaching. Finally, we made it on unautomated so that you actually get to see me and not the cartoon just blasting that we had on Monday. So good morning and welcome. I actually shot a different video earlier and uploaded it via YouTube Capture, so you'll see a Free Daily Coaching snow day. Actually, I just had a few minutes to pop in as Jess is actually getting ready and she's decided to join me. So last night, Jessica and I had a belated Valentine's celebration. On Valentine's, we went up to Reno, and our cousin, our little cousin, was performing in a big gymnastics thing. So we went up there and did that on Valentine's Day. So last night we went out to a nice dinner and we saw the forecast, and so we got up a little extra early, and I actually shot that video so that we could broadcast it. But then it was it was still snowing, and it looks like it will be for a little bit. So I thought, well, maybe Jess wants to come, even though she doesn't go snowboarding like I do. She likes to play in the snow. So we're calling this morning Free Daily Coaching Snow Day. And I want to talk about the ability to be able to get up a little bit earlier and get things done. I want to talk about the freedom that you could create by having some consistency. And so people think that it's all about being able to just, hey, yeah, man, let me know when you're here, buddy. I just saw that Len said something in the chat. He's going to be at Kirkwood. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to head over. Looks like they got some good snow last night too. Absolutely. So the creating the freedom by creating consistency, you can create the lifestyle that you desire. You can create the freedoms that you desire if you're willing to do some of the work on the front end, if you're willing to take the consistent required actions that will yield results. Then if you're willing to take those actions, if you're willing to put in that effort, then you're able to transition, you're able to have the freedom to be able to take days like a snow day. I did it with the mobile cam. Let me see if I can do it a little bit. You can't really see because the light's on. Yeah, you can't really see that how much is out there, but we probably got a good, I don't know, 6 inches just here. And so it says 12 to 24 up on the mountain. So it should be a fun day. And the even more fun part is being able to go with my wife and take my wife with me and have her enjoy this freedom too. It's not like I'm just taking the day and she can't enjoy it, right? It's being able to do both of this. So we're waiting on these new cameras that we have coming in on the Goat Cam project. So that's going on. And then on the back end, I think I've got everything uploaded for Free Daily Coaching as far as the modules. And then we have someone helping upload all the original dates and the actual session names. So because Debbie did such a good job doing it on the first time, I didn't want to make her read, or ask her to have to redo that. So we're having someone, catalog all of that so that will be uploaded. I believe that project is due to be finished on Sunday. So you can see that we set some goals. We got some projects set up, and some of it we had to outsource. Some of the things we made mistakes on, right? We didn't know that we had to have some other things done. So in the big picture, the best part is, and the rule for me of thumb is it's like ready, go, and then set. And instead of ready, set, go, it's like ready, go, set, right? First, like ready, and then just go for it. And then you can get it all set up like perfectly later. Like you can get set later, just go. We went out and bought this whole camera system that totally didn't work. However, what it did do was give us the framework to know what was required to move forward, right? And in that, we were able to then do some more research and find out, hey, look, there's several different places where we can go get what we need, what's required, and what we desire for the hosting for the cameras. And we can do it at a price point that's going to be relatively affordable so that we can then make it super affordable for people that want to tap in, right? We can literally make this like a fun goat cam experience. So for those that really want to tap into the farm and see all of the different cameras and see what we're doing and all the projects and everything, they can. And for like super nothing, right? So super, super fun to be able to do these projects. And this is the important part, because we've been consistent, because we've shown up day after day after day, right? Month after month, week after week, month after month, and now year after year, because we've built that consistency, we've built a base to where we can take some time and go and have some fun. And that's really ultimately what we were looking to do, right? And then in addition, then from there, the idea grew bigger to say, well, what if you could build a lifestyle, an actual lifestyle? What if you could create a life that you could live in which you could seemingly get compensated to simply live your life and show others how to do the same thing? And that's a real thing. That is really, in the world that we live in today, that is a real thing. And it sounds like this abstract idea for a lot of us, because a lot of us grew up in a world where, you have to go out and build something, right? You have to go out and make it. Like physically, there has to be something tangible, right? You got to make a knife, but that's not the case today. Today, that's not the case because of technology, because of the resources that we have at our fingertips. Literally, you can seemingly create something out of nothing. Right? You can literally imagine 50 years ago what the process would be, and maybe not 50 years ago, but yeah, let's just go with 50 years ago. Imagine 50 years ago what the process would be to get into business, and then what the process is today. Today, you could do it in like 4 minutes or 5, maybe 10 minutes online. Everything you need, all the paperwork, everything. Boop, 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 boop. You're in business. 20 years ago, you had to make sure it was Monday through Friday. You had to go down to the county building, had to fill out forms. You had to pay the fees, right? You had to wait for checks to clear. Things had to be mailed back to you. Now, it's instantaneous. You can make something out of nothing, right? Or seemingly out of nothing. So the key to this whole idea, though, is consistency, right? Consistency creates the freedom. It's like the idea of doing the making the bed thing. It's the same concept. It's that consistent thing, is that thing that you do every single day, right? It's just like, it's why, and this is it's a weird thing, and I forget this sometimes. It's why when you come to Free Daily Coaching and it's not here, you're upset, or there's something is askew. It's the same for me. When I don't do Free Daily Coaching, it feels like something was wrong in the day. Like it didn't happen. Like the day didn't start the right way. Why? Well, because you get consistent, because I've done it so consistently, because we've done it for so long now, for the longevity, that you get used to doing those things, right? They become part of your routine, if you will. And if the action, the behavior that you're taking on a consistent basis is nourishing to your business, is it beneficial to the growth of your business, to the end goal, to your overall mission, to your project, then it's worth doing every single day, right? If you find that you're doing something on a consistent basis that isn't giving you the yield in some way, whether it's an internal or an intrinsic, an external or an intrinsic reward, if it's not giving, if there's something not coming back, then there's time to examine that and say, hey, does this need to be in part of what I'm doing? Right? And that's it. It's that simple. So consistency is the key. Today we're having a snow day where you live today. What's the thing that you could do today to have, and maybe you just take a 10-minute snow day. Maybe there's some projects that you're working on that are so pressing that they're required for you to get them accomplished today, right? They're that imminent on your list of required actions. Well, give yourself 5 minutes. Give yourself a 10-minute snow day. What could you do, right? What could you do and have, and Chris Schaus was having a rainy day. So what could you do to have 5 minutes and do a puddle or a little stream race with a leaf, Or maybe you could have a mini snow day and you could go out and make a mini snowman. Or maybe you don't have snow or rain where you're at, and maybe you could just take that 5 or 10 minutes and have a little bit of sunshine in your life, right? And just enjoy that 10 minutes of freedom and then get back out and do what you got to do, right? If there's something pressing on your list of required actions. So we're making it short and sweet this morning so that we can get on the road. It takes a little bit of extra time when the weather is like this. We'll probably be putting in 4-wheel drive a little bit. So thank you all for joining us here at Free Daily Coaching. We'll try and do a live cast from up on top of the mountain once we get Wi-Fi. We'll do that. And then, of course, we'll do some GoPro videos today, and we'll take some videos and put those up online when we get back. So thanks for joining us here at Free Daily Coaching. Remember, tomorrow is a Friday, and you can join us when Schaus in the House has the featured friend of FDC. So you can join Chris Schaus tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, 7 a.m. here, and she will be joining you with another featured guest. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. See you the next time.